At the dawn of the automobile, cars were loud, fragile, and often unreliable. They were novelties. But in 1898, a young engineer named Louis Renault built something in his small workshop that wasn't just another horseless carriage. It was a glimpse of the future. This is the story of the Renault Voiturette Type A and the beautifully simple invention hidden within it that set the standard for the entire automotive industry to come. To appreciate Renault's genius, we first need to understand the world he was competing in. In the late 1890s, power was almost universally delivered to the wheels by heavy, noisy chains, like on a bicycle, or by leather belts that would slip in the rain and stretch with use. These systems were inefficient, required constant maintenance, and were prone to sudden, catastrophic failure. Getting from point A to B was an adventure, and not always in a good way. Louis Renault's solution was radical in its simplicity. He designed the first direct drive system with a sliding gear, 3-speed transmission connected to a solid propeller shaft. Here's the key insight. In top gear, the engine's input shaft was locked directly to the output drive shaft. There were no gears turning against each other to transfer power. It created a one-to-one connection, which was dramatically quieter, stronger, and far more efficient. For lower gears, the shafts would disconnect and route power through meshing cogs. But that top gear, that was the revolution. The invention was brilliant, but it needed a showcase. On Christmas Eve of 1898, Renault made a bet that his little voiturette could climb the impossibly steep Rue Le Pic in Paris. As onlookers watched in amazement, the small car ascended without the slipping belts or snapping chains they were used to seeing. He didn't just win the bet, he drove away with his first 12 customer orders. That night, the Renault Automotive company was born, and the direct drive gearbox became its cornerstone, soon to be adopted by virtually every other manufacturer.